Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So our next day is from Black and Mall Fames, and it says Joe Madison. Segregation wasn't about sitting next to a white kid in school. It was about, wow. Let's check this video out.
The purpose of segregation, which is a legal term, was to segregate power, resources, and responsibility. Those three elements. That's what they wanted to segregate. It wasn't about you or me sitting next to a white kid in school. It was about who controls the power, the resources, and the responsibility. Those three elements. And so when you look at whether it's education, business, politics, it was you are not going to have any say in who gets the resources to run a school. I'll use school as an example. You're not going to have any say in who's going to control the school board or the superintendent or even the principal. And you certainly aren't going to have any say, power, resources, and therefore you don't have the responsibility. When you look at Vivian Malone didn't try to enter the University of Alabama because because she wanted to go to school with white people. Why did she try to enter? There was a course that wasn't offered at the historically black college. She had to have that course, and they didn't offer it. So the only place they offered it was the University of Alabama, and that's why she went to that school. That's why, because she needed that course. And so I think what we fail to realize is that it's what do we do with the resources we get? What do we do with the power we get? And then those who have the responsibility, what do you do with that? So it's not about whether you live or work next to a black person. It's resources, power, and responsibility. You can live in Detroit, or you can live in St. Louis, or let's say East St. Louis. But what good is it if you don't control the politics and the finances of that community? Now people will argue, well, when it was segregated, we had our own banks, we had our own things, but whoa, slow down. Yeah, but you didn't have you didn't have total control. You had control of what? You had control of a very limited amount. And then here was this big world out here that had control of everything else. So here's let me tell you, I mean, there is some degree to, now I always remember something that Benjamin Hooks once said to me. He said, you know, when they start talking about, and this is the approach that I tend to take, when they said they wanted to integrate the libraries when they wanted to integrate the libraries in Memphis, Tennessee, where he grew up, was born and grew up. He said his father apparently told him, or someone told him, son, before you integrate the library over here at the white neighborhood, have you read all the books in the black library? So you see, so here's the point. Have we taken it? Do we take advantage of what we have? You know, so what do we have? Take advantage of that. And at the same time, you can look to acquire more. You can look to acquire power. You can look to acquire resources.
Like, I've never came across Madison. This is the first time I've seen the video, and what this man just said is actually the truth. Like, but guys, when I was just watching this, I was like, so what now the difference between segregation and racism? What do you think is the two? Are they the same or is different? Because see, now I know why Abraham Lincoln wanted separation and not segregation. Like, because he was doing it because he felt that it was impossible for the whites and the black people to stay together, to cohabit together. But I think now is the irony of life. Now is reverse is the case. Now everybody wants to struggle to live, to eat. Everybody's looking for money. Everybody's hustling to make something good out of their life. Everybody wants to make it. Everybody wants something good going on in their life. Everybody wants to, should I say, wants to change from their environment. Everybody wants to go out to explore. Like, I know we are of different races. Yes, me and many people outside, even here too in Nigeria, I know we have different cultures, but we have between us a broader differences that exist between, like, it exists almost any other races too, whether it is right or wrong. Like, I don't even understand or have to say, because, but I think the race, especially the black race, they really suffered. Like, they really suffered. Yes, it wasn't easy, especially from Africa, going to a no man land. You don't know anything in that land. Your languages is different. The way you speak, the way you talk, the way you behave, everything about them is different. So that's why I really feel that the black Americans, they really, yes, they really suffered. In short, the race really suffered. But that was then. To me, I feel that was then. Now is the time for you to step up, look away from it, leave behind your past, because it's as if you are still in a cage. Yes, our ancestors, yes, they went through a lot, and I feel that them going through that lot, they made a lot of sacrifice for us. Yes, but guys, there is no country you will tell me they did not suffer slavery. Every country in this continent, in this region, they suffered slavery. Every country, every region has their own history. And guys, Americans, because thousands of Americans, they have already paid it all during the time they went to fight for the war, for the slavery to end. All what I'm saying is that yes, during that time there were a lot of segregation. Should I say the black communities have what they are doing, the white too has their own. And I think the blacks, because I watched a movie about, there's one movie about, is it a mathematician movie something? This lady acted, this black lady, the black lady that acted Acrimony. I don't know if you have watched Acrimony. That black lady that acted Acrimony, she was in that movie. Yeah, she was working in she was working on a project, something to go to the space, something like that. I've watched that movie, but because then the black have their own cup, the white has their own cup, the black has their own bathroom outside of the company. You could see her running to go to the black toilet just to, oh god. Yes, I know they really suffered, but now all I would say is just put everything behind you. Put everything behind you. All that doesn't matter now. What we are all looking for is our future, the future of our kids, the future of ourselves. As in, we all want to make a good living out of ourselves. Because guys, if we are to go back to the olden days, to the days of our grandparents, our great grandparents, our ancestors, oh god, if you sit down to listen to what they went through, oh my god, me, like my grandfather was telling me about our history, his parents, like my grandfather, his parents, they suffered the way, oh god. It's not something I'm to talk about, because like because my grandfather is from Abia State. During the war, when there was no food, everybody was running away. Like, That is why the Abia State people now, they eat human flesh. Why did you think they eat human flesh? It's because it's the effects during the war that happened that time when everybody was running, no food, they were eating dead human beings. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want to even listen to all those. But guys, it's not something you want to go back to, because if you listen to histories, if you listen to all this, you will feel bad. So just put all that behind and move forward. Everything we have to consider is God. I will say Jesus is the light of the world. God, Jesus have paid it all for us. It's just now, it's just our time to stop everything, because guys, slavery is still going on. Let me tell you. Do you want to know how? Sexual abuse, kidnapping, so many things. We have to put heads together to stop all those things. Either the black communities, the white communities. It's now time for you to protect your communities, bring your communities together. All those bad negativities, all those bad vibes is now for you to clean them, push them one side, and make something positive about your community, and not wallowing in slavery, in oppression this, then generational trauma. Which generational trauma again? Come on, faith. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, watch, and subscribe to my channel. And have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.